Welcome back to the channel, guys. Just coming to do a little bit of testing. I just got myself an RTX 5070 Ti, which means I have to basically dial in all of my OBS settings again, as I'm going from AMD to Nvidia when it comes to my OBS settings. So really just looking for a little bit of feedback, making sure everything's working correctly, making sure the stream is smooth, and the audio levels and the picture quality is good. So probably going to need some feedback from you guys if you can spare it. So first and foremost, anyone that's watching, welcome. Just do a little message in the chat saying you can see and hear me. That will be great. Okay, got to check what missions I've actually got in my journal that I need to do. I'm trying to clean up all of my tasks. Okay, I got to ask someone about gamekeeper work. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Have a look where they are. Okay, they're down here. I'm also going to put my flag here so it's a little bit easier for me to find. For my horse. This time we're not over encumbered, so I can actually move. Our horsemanship's just gone up. I need to spend a bit more time on my horse actually, because I want to get its stats up. My horse's stats are terrible at the moment. I'm actually using DLSS performance at the moment. DLSS 4.5 performance. Just wanted to see how it worked in this game. As you can see, I'm getting crazy performance, 150 FPS plus. It's pretty insane. Does look a tad sharp, but that's kind of how profile M is. Give me a second, guys. I need to get my chat back up. What's happened to it? Must have crossed it off by accident or something. Okay, that's working again. Okay, if anyone has commented, I may have missed it because my chat plugin has crashed on me when it comes to OBS, because I don't read my chat through for the actual YouTube live stream. Everything gets fed into my OBS extension, but for some reason it froze. So really I'm just doing some configuration testing, making sure that the stream is nice and smooth now that I'm moving over from AMD to Nvidia in terms of OBS settings. From what I can see, it looks like everything's working okay, but of course I could also use your feedback. That way I know everything's good for you guys. So if you can hear me correctly, just let me know. You can see everything nice and smooth. Also let me know, just drop a comment in or something. That way I can see. RMx says we can hear and see you perfectly. Now, for whatever reason, I can see your message, but it's not going where I need it to go, which is strange. I'm going to have to look into it. I may have to update my Social Ninja chat plugin in OBS. I don't know why it's not feeding those messages in, so it's a little bit harder for me to monitor that chat. So I'm just going to make some adjustments here. But yeah, I'm not ignoring you guys. It's just that my chat seems to not be working as I intended. I'm only going to be on for a short while. I can see SK Hijinks PC says audio is good, seems balanced well, and 1440p playback looks very nice. So I've got 2 streams at the moment, because with YouTube now you can do 2 streams at once. So I've got a vertical stream that's at 1440p, and I've got a horizontal stream that should be at 4K. Because I've got like crazy bandwidth, I can do like 4 or 5 streams at once. 4K Mod says 9850X 3D is the best CPU I have seen in my life. Wow. I mean, it is impressive, but to be honest, it's not doing anything I haven't already done. I mean, I had the X670 Hero, and with the Asus Hero you had like E-clock function, so you could like overclock BCLK2, and basically you could exceed that 5.425 gigahertz limit that most people could achieve by using the F-clock max at 200%, so 200 megahertz plus on the F-clock max. So honestly, that 5.6 gigahertz is not that impressive to me, but it is nice that you can pretty much hit that with minimum effort. So I'm not hating on it or nothing, but it's just something that is not a revelation to me, let's just put it that way. I am intrigued though to see if the 9950X 3D X2 can offer anything different. Now, from what I've seen, owning a 9800X 3D and a 9950X 3D, I've seen how good the scheduler is with the 9000 series CPUs, so the extra cache alone on the 9950X 3D 2 providing any benefit, I doubt that will really happen, but it could happen. So I'm interested to see if that is the case. I have no plans on getting one, but if it turns out to be something amazing, then you never know, maybe I'll treat myself. SK Hijinks PC says 60 Hz meaning YouTube playback is smooth. Oh right, I see what you mean now. You mentioned 1440p. Is that because you've got a 1440p display, or you don't have the 4K option, or is that the maximum you're able to select on a stream? You should be able to get 4K. 4K Mod says, by the way, one 9850X 3D already melted yesterday. Dude got one 9800X 3D off Amazon. It melted. Benvey gave a 9850X 3D and also melted a week later with the Asus tough motherboard. Yeah, I remember seeing that article on, I think it was on WCCF Tech or Video Cards, one out of the two. I remember just seeing it on my Twitter feed, and I just thought, man, like a few weeks ago ASRock was taking stick because ASRock motherboards are killing so many 9000 series CPUs, and now Asus is getting in trouble. So is it the motherboard BIOS, is it faulty CPUs, or is it just the motherboards are killing these chips? I don't know. So it's puzzling to me, because I've never had an issue with any of my 9800X 3Ds, 9950X 3Ds, anything that I've had in terms of Ryzen. I've never killed a Ryzen CPU in my life, so it's pretty strange to see all of this. SK Hijinks PC says, yeah, I have not got bandwidth for 4K on most streams. I'll give it a try now. Okay, that's fine. If it's a bandwidth constraint, it just makes more of a difference, because, or makes more sense, should I say, because I know I'm streaming at 4K, so you should be able to get that option. And I'm streaming at YouTube maximum bandwidth, which is 51 megabytes per second, so there really shouldn't be any lag, or shouldn't really be a bad image.
Perfect place for a little nap.
It is really raining heavy here. But I have really been enjoying Come Deliverance 2. I've really put it on the back burner. I was playing a lot of other games, and there's so many games coming. I've already bought what's it called, that Crimson game that's coming out. I forgot the name now. I've bought that one already, deluxe edition. I got Resident Evil 9 Requiem for free with my RTX 5070 Ti, so that was a touch. So I've already got like 2 games to play in the next 2 weeks, so I can't even spend too much time on this, unfortunately. Is it Crimson Desert? Is that what it's called? I think it's called that. SK Hijinks PC says, with YouTube stats for nerds option at 4K, I have a good 12 to 15 seconds buffer being sustained, so very good. Okay, that works. I think Kingdom Come definitely shows just what the CryEngine's capable of. I really wish more developers would use it, and because the weather system, just how big the sandbox is really impressive, and it doesn't even use insane amounts of VRAM too, and it works very well. No ray tracing is being used, and it looks amazing. So yeah, I wish more people would pick up the CryEngine rather than just everything being built on Unreal Engine. Let's see how far away I am. It feels like I've been walking forever. Yeah, still quite far away. I may have to get back on my horse. So Pokemon says, wait, this thing uses CryEngine? Yep, it does use CryEngine. I'm not too sure what version of CryEngine it's using, but I imagine it's some variation of CryEngine 3 or something. I don't even know what number they're up to at this point, but it is CryEngine. And the game plays silky smooth, plays really, really well. Who are these guys? Hopefully they're not bandits. They would have probably ran up to me already. Oh, they are bandits. Okay, looks like I've got a fight on my hands.
Sick!
Let's go. Okay, I guess it's just me and you. Bring it on, fella. Try not to get ambushed. There's 3 of these guys. I want to focus on this dude.
You want to try me?
Yeah, let's go.
Too slow! You won't get me!
Gotta make sure they don't get behind me.
Come on then! Hard luck!
Come on, let's go. I mean, it's a little bit too slow there.
You know my first fucker? I'm just getting warmed up, you shit. Show yourself.
Yeah, I've taken 1 down, so it's just me and these 2 now. A lot easier to take out just 2. Come on then, mate. Let's go.
Jesus! Fucking slaughter!
No, it's just me and you. Oh, you're running for it, you coward. Get back here. You said you can go.
I'm not getting myself killed.
You said you had a choice. Get back here. Man, he just disappeared or something. Where did he go? He managed to slip off. Oh well, lucky guy. I'm gonna go back to the bodies and loot them. 44124 says, after having played a lot of games with ray tracing, I can really notice Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 lighting occasionally looking flat. In many scenes it's great, but there are some shortcomings to the voxel GI solution. I think it uses Foggy. which is pretty expensive to be fair, but it does look good. All things considered, I do agree with you. There are times when it doesn't look so impressive. It's kind of average at times, but there are times when the light's just right and it looks really, really impressive. So I've killed all the bandits. The bodies seem to have disappeared, so I can't even loot them, which is unfortunate. But I'm gonna wait for the rain to stop because it's a bit annoying. Still early in the day, so let's just wait maybe 2 hours. Okay, the rain is still going. It looks like it's clearing up. I'm just going to check if I earned any stats after dealing with all of those bandits. I got one perk point actually that I need to allocate. So that's for Houndmaster. So I have the choice between a dog's best friend. Says strange dogs won't react to you by barking, just growling. This can come in handy, for example, if you're trespassing in someone's yard, because the owner of the house might not even notice you. Okay, so that's actually pretty useful. 4K mod says, by the way, the game looks even better with path tracing. Does this game have a path tracing mod that I'm not aware of? Maybe I'll look into that. Okay, Mutt's back. He ran off, but he did take some damage, so I'm just going to feed him. Give him some cooked chicken. So I like the system with the dog. You actually have to feed him and praise him, because if you neglect him,
Come here, boy.
he eventually stops listening to you. So you gotta
Come here.
gotta show him some love every now and then. Anyway, let's get back to it. Aura41234 says, are you on experimental settings? I suppose you are, as you are a bit of you are on CPU limit. I am. I may as well actually show the settings. I don't think I've done that yet. So in terms of graphics, playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160, using the experimental settings, 95 field of view, using DLSS transformer model. I think I heard the convolutional model is actually better on this game. I can't be sure, but someone in the chat just let me know if the convolutional model is better than the transformer model in this game. But by default, I usually go transformer because it's the more newest one. I'm using the performance preset with no sharpening, no motion blur, and of course I'm not using HDR because I can't stream in HDR, and everything else is at experimental as it's just a preset. 4K mod says yes, it has a path tracing mod with upscaled textures and reshade. That sounds awesome. I might have to check it out, maybe even do a side-by-side comparison or something, providing it's easy to turn it on and off, because this game has a time of day system. Making comparisons with games that have time of day systems, it's just a nightmare. Okay, let's continue to our destination. We're not too far away now. Shame I never got to loot any of those bandits. They could have had something good on them. Around the time of release, I remember Transformer had a bit of shimmering around trees. Okay, do you think that's improved since launch, or you're not too sure? I think one of the most advantages that Transformer model has is just the lack of ghosting, or the improvement in ghosting, or the clarity in motion. Let's just call it that. This game is huge. I heard this isn't even like the only map in the game. There's another one, so I like to kind of stay away from the main missions on games like this. I like to just explore the world, get a big chunk of the side missions done, and just get extremely strong before revisiting the main quest, and this game allows you to do that very well. So far so good. Aura41234 says, not sure, I wasn't officially supported back then. Okay, fair enough. Because I've just seen a few people benchmark this, and they're always using the convolutional model rather than the transformer model. And I thought that was a bit odd or a bit curious, so I thought, I know the transformer model doesn't always look the best, but it's very rare that it doesn't, so I'll look into it anyway and see what other people have been doing. Pokemon says, do you think Witcher 3 looks better than this? I think so, honestly. You know, I never really thought about it. That's a tough one, actually. Let me go and speak to this dude.
No longer calling me Hans, then?
Well, see, I discovered the truth of the matter.
Oh, he actually found out. Let me go and speak to him, because he kept following me around. I ended up paying him just so he could leave me alone. Maybe he's going to give me my money back.
Hans double-crossed me.
How do you know?
I found out by chance. It wasn't just me that fell for that tale of selling wares for a tidy profit in Germany. He'd take people to taverns, get all friendly with them, then take all their goods and vanish.
How many people are we talking about?
I know of at least 3. But it wouldn't surprise me if there wasn't a lot more of us.
It happens all the time. So, chances are you won't be seeing your money from Hans again, will you?
Oh, see, that reminds me. I need to pay you back for what you gave me last time. Hans may have been a crook, but I pay my debts.
Thanks. That'll come in handy.
Okay, what you got for sale, mate?
I'd like to purchase something.
Take your pick.
Pokemon says, do you think Witcher 3 looks... Oh, I'm still thinking about that, honestly. Witcher 3 has ray tracing. It would be a tough versus. Honestly, that's a good idea. Maybe I actually do a comparison like that. Try and find comparable scenes, things that look the same, and try to do like a kind of graphical comparison. It'd be difficult, but something I could do when I have the time. I'll look into that. Maybe I need, because you know, sometimes you remember a game looking really, really good, and then the next time you play it, you're like, damn, this is dated now, so I can't really say. So I'll check it out and maybe I'll do something with that. See if there's anything I can sell to this guy that I don't need. No, everything I have, to be honest, I actually need to keep, so it's all good. Okay, I'll let this guy get on his way. Let's get back on the horse and get out of here.
People walk here too, you know.
Okay, I'm pretty much here now. Let's go and speak to this game master, see if he's got any work for me. Here he is.
What do you want? You look terrible.
Alright, let me go and wash up first. People don't really like to speak to you when you're covered in blood and guts, which is fair enough. Is there any way I can clean myself up? Don't see that big barrel of water that you usually see when you come into... Yeah, here it is. Orafor1234 says, if convolutional looks really similar or better, it's also is significantly faster, so that would matter most for most people. Okay, I forgot there was a performance hit to transform model. That is actually an interesting point. Okay, let's talk to him again, see if he's a bit more polite this time.
Gamekeeper Vostatek from Takov sent me here.
You were sent by Vostatek?
Yes. He hired me to find and catch poachers in his forests. That job's done, so he sent me to you. He said there's something I could help you with. He was talking about some ghost?
Nice. You might actually be useful then. What's your name?
Henry.
I'm Varel, the gamekeeper in these parts. But I suppose you know that. The lad who helps me told me a while ago about this ghost you mentioned. But I'll tell you about that after you help me with those bastards infesting my forests. What do you say? Will you do it?
Aye. I just need to know some details.
Sure. Ask away.
How do you know you've got poachers here?
The usual. There's been less and less game, and there's always a reason for that. I thought at first it might be them wolves that are rampaging there too, but I found some remains. It's a poacher, all right.
How can you tell?
There were knife cuts on the bones, not marks of wolves' fangs.
Where do these bastards of yours usually hunt?
The first one has been poaching Troskovitz, the graveyard site. Now we've started patrolling there, he's pulled back to Slatigo, somewhere to the east of the graveyard, and we ain't too keen to go there.
Why's that?
The place is cursed. And on top of that, it's swarming with wolves. You know that half-built cottage in Slatigo?
That must be deep in the forest, right?
The previous gamekeeper started building it, but he didn't finish it. He kicked the bucket before he could go on his first round. I've been gamekeeper here since then, and I don't intend to end up like him.
Vostatek was moaning his forests are full of the vermin, but I only looked for 2. How many do you think you've got here?
I have my suspicions about 3 places, and poachers always work alone, so I reckon it's an unholy trinity.
Okay, so he thinks there's 3 poachers. Well, that's fine with me, I'll do it on my own.
Right. I reckon that's all I need.
Good luck.
Okay, so let's see what's the nearest one. We've got one all the way up here. This is going to be a long horse ride, but that's where we got to go. Okay, let's do this. Try and get there as quickly as I can. Just give me a second, guys. I need to have a quick look at my OBS statistics. So far so good, no drop frames. Everything's running smoothly. Considering I'm streaming to multiple platforms at once, this is actually doing really well. So if you're new to the channel, guys, and you like what you see, consider subscribing or just hit the like button, helps with the visibility of the stream. I'd appreciate that. I'm just going to get off the horse, I don't want to fall to my death. Okay. Wait for my horse to come back. Where is this damn thing? Here it is. So just above 120 FPS for the most part. Even at DLSS performance, you're not going to be able to lock crazy FPS, especially at experimental settings. I guess it's experimental for a reason, but the RTX 5090 does a decent job. Certainly isn't out of the question. 4K Mod says I'm subbed since the 9080 GTX era, where Bang was the only one able to run Crysis maxed out. Yeah, man, you've been subbed for a long time. Appreciate the long-term support. GTX 980 was good, but it wasn't my favorite graphics card because it wasn't a massive upgrade from the 780 Ti. And I think at the time I had an R9 290, and then I went from R9 290 to 9070, then to 9080. Then after that I went to 980 Ti, sorry. And after that I just went to 980 Ti SLI, then 1080, then 1080 SLI. Then a single 1080 Ti because I got fed up of doing SLI, and ever since then I've been buying the flagship or just the most expensive card I can afford. I prefer to have like one powerful graphics card rather than multiple. Even if SLI was still a viable option today, I wouldn't do it. It's just too much heat and noise. Uh, 4K Mod says, well, 9070 Ti or 5090, what era would you rather? Look, I like the 5090 era because, well, no, I don't like the price, of course, but These cards are so capable now. You don't have to worry about VRAM. They're really, really good on the prosumer side because of the huge amount of cores. You can easily transcode and decode videos. And like, for example, the 5090, sorry, has 2 Nvidia encoders, 3 Nvidia encoders and 2 decoders. So you can like do multiple streams and allocate them to all a separate hardware decoder and encoder without really having a performance hit. So I know it's expensive, but the capabilities we have now is pretty insane. Okay, I'm already here. So he said that the guy is somewhere to the east of the graveyard or the cottage. So we're going to search in this area somewhere. I'm just going to get off the horse now. I'd rather do this on foot in case I'll run past any clues. Looking for anything man-made. There was a grave here. I wonder if there's anything left behind. Broken arrow. Not necessarily useful. Oh, there's a wolf. Okay, looks like we got action. Come on, Matt.
Dick!
Well, let's go. More wolves. I accidentally hit my own dog. Now he's ran away. That's what happens when you're careless. But we'll come back eventually. Let's have a look around for this this poacher. I know he's nearby. When you hear that sound, you know you're in a target area. So where I'm looking should be in this area somewhere. Pokemon says, do you think this game looks a lot like Dying Light? Yeah, I would say so. That's actually a good shout. I would agree with that. And Dying Light's made with I don't think it's made with Unreal Engine. I don't think it's made with CryEngine. It's like its in-house thing. I'm not too sure what that engine is even called, but it's it certainly has like the same type of aesthetic for sure. Okay, we've come to a clearing now, but now I'm out of the range, so I need to kind of go back on myself, keep looking. Usually the poachers, they leave like signs, so you kind of know you're in their domain. I haven't seen anything though, so we'll keep on the lookout. They usually have a camp, and they usually tanning all their skins and stuff. This game plays very well. I don't think in the 20 hours or so that I've played it, I don't think I've ever had one crash either. So a very, very stable game. I know it's not, I know it came out last year, so they've had plenty of time to patch it, but for me playing it for the first time, it's played very, very well. Oh, we found it. Here's the camp. Now we're just gonna wait for the buddy to come back.
Camp for sure. I mean, there's no one here. And it looks
There's
like
his dog.
He's been here for quite some time. That's odd. Must have a look around.
I don't want to kill your dog, but I guess I'm going to have to. He's a wolf. Is this the only one? Okay, that's fine. Let's have a look around, see if we can find some evidence of him being a poacher. I mean, yeah, he's got baskets, he's got tanned skins, he's got all the hallmarks of a poacher. He's even got deer hides. Yeah, he definitely poaching. 100% a poacher. So he's even got a book that I can use. Got wolf skin, boar tusk. Can sell all of these stuff. See if there's anything else I can find. So usually when mutts, you hear your dog barking, usually means there's an enemy nearby, but he's just come back.
Here, mutt.
And give him something to eat. He's even got poison. Right. What else do we have here? Bandages. Poacher's knife from Soletigo. I guess that's the proof that I'm looking for. Sniffable item. So now I can use Mutt to find this person.
Search.
So I got to just follow my dog now. Pretty dark. Come on, Mutt, lead me to him. Try not to lose my dog. Come on, Matt, where is he? 4K Mod says you should play Dying Light the Beast with the OLED in HDR and also max difficulty with no HUD. Dude has to drink and eat or die. His flashlight runs out of everything. Runs out and everything is nerfed, but fun, man, so immersive. I'm not even that good at that game, so maybe one day when I get really good, I'll try that out. But for now, yeah, I'll wait till my skills improve. I really enjoyed the first Dying Light. Oh, there's a wolf here. Let's deal with these wolves. Come on, Matt, let's go.
Looks like the poacher was attacked by wolves in his hideout. He tried to flee. They chased him down. Oh well. I'd better report it to the gamekeeper. I've got some evidence if he wants it.
This guy got killed by wolves, so he didn't even make it. We've got more wolves that we need to take out. Where do you think you're going? Get back here. Okay. Good job, Matt.
Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
Okay, let's get back to the gamekeeper and let him know that we found your poacher, but he's no longer with us. Alright, let's see how far away that is. It's kind of a long ride. We probably won't make it in time, so I might go back to the guy's camp and maybe we sleep until morning if I can find it. Yeah, here's the camp. Let's go and sleep at the poacher's camp till morning, and then we'll go back to the guy that gave us the mission. And then I think I'll leave it there. This is really just a stream to test my new settings. I just want to make sure I'm not dropping any frames. I want to make sure the quality is as good as it should be. And then I can look back at it myself, and then I'll make my decision if anything needs to be tweaked. But so far, not even a single drop frame, which is brilliant. This is what I wanted. So again, guys, if you're new, consider subscribing. I'd appreciate that. And if not, just hit the like button. This brings more eyes to the stream. and I'd appreciate that too. Okay, let's get some sleep. Let me just check if I need to have anything to eat. My nourishment level's at 70. Yeah, so I could probably eat, if I'm honest. Let's get that back up to 100. What food do we have that's fresh? We have some dried apple, dried deer meat. Oh no, that's gonna poison me. Drinking water. What else do I have? Cooked raw deer meat. Eat that. Okay, let's get some sleep. Do you not have anywhere that he had to sleep? I know he's got something here that you want to lay down on, but surely you can sleep here too. Just grab the wine. Nope, not with this big bag here, which I can't even move. I can't even sleep here, unfortunately. Bit of a waste of a camp. Okay, I guess I'll call it a day then. I'll leave it here. Thanks to everyone that got involved with the stream and provided feedback. That was very useful. And maybe I'll actually start streaming this game at some point, but honestly, I'm still learning so much about it. I don't really want to stream it yet. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.